boss get money like me. Hell nah, can't kinda hunt like me. Chill the fuck out, can't dress like me. Catch a bad hoe, you can't fall like me. Yeah, they say life a gamble. Shit, guess he can't roll the dice like me. Yeah, these niggas down by fame. Shit, I'm down by money. Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, that intro song too hard, chat. But what's good, YouTube, man? YSK Cho back in the building. Hey, man, say, man. Y'all already see who back on this screen today, man. Dr. Umar. I ain't gonna lie. He always got a mouthful. Like, he always got something to say, like. He got some beans to spill, basically. So, I'm going to let him do the talking for us. I'm going to let him do the talking for himself, man. Y'all boys know what to do, man. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that post notification button so y'all don't miss no post when Lil Cho post a video, man. Hit that like button, too, man. Appreciate all the support to everybody that's coming over to the new page. Y'all going to be the day one, so y'all boys better leave some comments, whoever subscribing first, because it's going to blow back up, chat, so... Whoever them day ones, y'all boys start letting me know, man. So, without no further ado, we finna go ahead and see what Dr. Umar got to say about this, about black people buying Gucci and Prada.
Speaking of Philly, I know you from Philly, and Wallo, he from Philly. How you feel about the comments he made about black businesses?
Yes, sir. He's from Philly. I never met him. I don't know him personally. I did receive that clip. Several people sent it to me. They asked me what I thought about it. I didn't respond to anybody because I don't like to participate in gossip. Okay, I don't want my name in any gossip about anybody because I don't need to talk about nobody. I got enough going on in my own life. But here's what I would say to that. When I saw the clip, Art, and it was a pretty quick clip, this wasn't a long drawn out, speech that he made. But the first thing that came to my mind when I saw the brother's clip is I said, I don't think he meant to say it like that. That's the first thing that crossed my mind. Again, I don't know the brother. But when I saw it, I said, I don't think he meant to say it like that. Like the first part of what he said, Art, most people would agree with. He said, listen, and I'm paraphrasing, but he basically said, whether you a black business or not, people want to be treated well. They want good food. They want a clean place. They want to be treated right. And I think we would all agree with that because I often talk about the customer service of black businesses. And a big reason why black people don't get more of the black dollar, in addition to our own self-hatred and love of white folks, is the fact that we don't treat our customers well. As you know, we were scammed and ripped off by several black contractors at the Frederick Douglass and Marcus Garvey Academy. However, despite that bad experience we had in renovating the the Marcus Garvey Elementary School, when we go across the street to renovate the Frederick Douglass High School, Art, we are still going to look for some black contractors because although those black contractors failed us, I believe we still have an obligation to at least try to find a black contractor to do the high school. Now, if we can't and we got to use Caucasians, so be it. But whenever possible, you should always try to support your own. So the first part of what...
I respect that message, though, Dr. Umar. First message of the day. 1 point for Cho. Respect the message.
What the brother said, I think most people agreed. I think where people started to disagree with him and where I believe he didn't really mean to say the things the way he said it is when he said nobody cares about a black business. They don't care if your business is black or not. I think he said something to the effect that that's just a hustle. And so that would offend a lot of black business owners, obviously, because we have some very old black businesses. We got new black businesses. Black businesses suffer a failure rate much greater than white people because black people would rather buy white than black. Black businesses don't get the funding anymore. And now that the United States Small Business Administration, Art, has gotten rid of DEI, that money that some black businesses used to tap into to get started up, they don't have it. So a lot of times a black business is not going to look as sharp as a white business because we don't have access to the capital. I don't think we should blame black business for that, nor do I believe that we should compare black businesses to white businesses, because if you do that, we're always going to lose because they get the access to capital that we don't. So again, I don't think the brother meant to come off like that. Did I disagree with them comments? Of course I did. I'm a big supporter of black businesses, but I don't think he really meant it like that. And I do expect him to clarify with the people, in the future. When he said, I spend my money wherever I choose to spend it, I'm not going to be hustled on no black shit. That was very offensive, but I could tell the brother was speaking passionately. Maybe he didn't quite mean it like that. I see why everybody was upset. But again, I'm going to give the brother the benefit of the doubt, and hopefully he will clarify it. But we should prioritize black businesses over white. My personal rule, Art, when I'm interacting with black businesses, I give them 3 opportunities before I take a break from them. I come the first time. If it wasn't right, or if I was mistreated, I'm going to chalk that up. I'm still going to come back a second time. If it happens again, I'm going to come back a third time. If it happens a third time, I'm going to take a break. Couple months, maybe a couple years, and I'm going to come on back. And the reason why I am so compassionate with black businesses, Art, is because I know a lot of our people, if they don't get the patronage at their business, they might be homeless. Our people are struggling. We got single mothers on the street. So I'm not expecting them to operate their business in the same way and to the same level as I would a non-black business, because a non-black business is going to get the funding we're not going to get. See, we got to understand, Art, there's a context to everything. There's a context to everything. Maybe the food was burnt because her babysitter didn't show up. You know what I'm saying? Maybe she opened up late because she had to get her son out of jail, right? Maybe they wasn't open this weekend because she was dealing with domestic abuse. Maybe she got a health problem. Maybe she battling cancer. Maybe she take care of her mother. Maybe she got a disabled child. Maybe he just got out of jail. Maybe he's struggling with his wife. You don't know what people go through, Art. So I believe we got to be compassionate towards each other, and that compassionate should extend to black businesses. I do think there should be a limit on it. I don't think nobody should allow themselves to be constantly taken advantage of by somebody just because they're a black business. But I do think there should be some compassion in there. And I would also say the more money you spend, the less patience you should have. Like when we renovated the school, you're talking about a lot of money, right? Tens of thousands of dollars. So if you don't get it right, I don't know if I can give you 3 strikes. I might can only give you 1 strike if I'm dealing with an automobile repair, if I'm dealing with a home purchase, if I'm dealing with a school renovation. That's different, Art. That's high level sales. But then I got to come back and say this. Didn't China just expose Prada, Gucci, and Louis Vuitton? According to the Chinese, allegedly, Prada, Gucci, and Louis Vuitton, brand names that we spend thousands of dollars for, they were getting them made in China for pennies, Art, sending it to America, and black people was buying that stuff up. So help me understand why I got a problem spending a little extra. And the brother didn't say this. This is me just speaking generally about black businesses. I'm not speaking on him anymore. But help me understand how some black people have a problem supporting black businesses. But here you are getting fleeced by Gucci, Louis Vuitton, and Prada, spending top dollar on Chinese knockoffs. And ain't nobody said nothing. So if you would let Prada, Louis Vuitton, and Gucci scam you on millions of dollars of expensive consumer goods, don't come to me complaining about no black business and what they can't do for you after the type of money we spend with these white folks. So my position, respect to the brother, I don't think he meant it that way. I think he's going to clear it up. But when I hear black people say, oh, he need to be canceled. Did you cancel the police who killed our people? Did you cancel Donald Trump? Donald Trump was convicted of sex assault, and you still went out and voted for him to be president of the United States. Did you cancel him? I'm trying to understand how black people want to cancel people who say something we don't like. But you got Caucasians out here unaliving black people every day, and you don't cancel them. You even got black people out here forgiving white people for slavery. How the hell you going to forgive white people for slavery and you want to cancel a brother because he misspoke about black?
I need to see the person who tried to forgive a white person for slavery, bro. Because I most definitely never ever seen that. So if somebody ever seen that or knows about that, let me know in the comment section so I can do a reaction video on that, chat. Because, hey, fuck no, baby.
Businesses one time. We got to be a little bit more patient with each other. I support black businesses, and I don't rock with anybody who don't. Black power.